All right. He kept. We're keeping as well. Ooh. Kind of aggressive, but we've got an aggressive start too. An 0-1 that you can dump like 7 mana into. Hopefully he just burns this thing out. No, he's not going to cooperate on that level. All right, well, Scavenging Ooze it is. Ooh, a Noble Hierarch, though. Well, Hierarch's interesting. We actually get to attack for one if we play it. But nothing's going to be dying anytime soon. I can just loot right now. We're not going to be spending the mana. This is just going to be a looter this game, I think. No, I'll just drop the Scavenging Ooze. If he doesn't have... if he runs out of lands to drop at some point, it'll start blocking the Geopede at least. I can also offer to trade it up for the Isamaru here if I want. Oh man, we're taking a ton here. 7? Maybe I do just trade here. I'd really rather not. A Scavenging Ooze is... Oh no, don't Searing Blaze me, bro. Alright. Yeah, that works too. Alright, so ideal start from him here, but we're not dead yet. I'm not going to block. Oh, I didn't level up yet, right. Alright, so there's Upheaval. There's a start at least. Levels. Throw down a Hierarch. And hopefully the Mold Shambler is going to be enough to help us. I wonder if I should have just played Hierarch and just gone for the Mold Shambler play before. Might have to just loot away this Upheaval here. We'll see. Taking 5. Am I really going to take 5 here? Probably not. Though maybe. Yeah, actually I am. Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to take 5 here at all. Alright. Get rid of that. There's a library which could help. Yeah, we don't have that luxury though. Hill Giant, your turn. Hopefully he doesn't hit a land drop. Although, got to be careful with what I hope for. Because that means he's got all spells. Hero. Does he attack? This card is almost unbeatable for me, I think. Alright, well we have to Upheaval because we're dead. Do I want to loot? Yeah, I should. Make no mistake, this is not a happy one. Because he gets to just follow up with 1s and 2s, and it's better than being dead, but you know, he gets to just Isamaru us here, and he gets all his land drops back. Basically, he gets to replay everything that just happened. Now, if I had 1 more mana, I'd be a little happier because I can start getting back on track quicker, but we needed to pull the trigger there. So let's make some stuff here. Yeah, I mean, I can attack with this and get this student going because he's probably just going to replay that Geopede here. Yeah, he does. All right. Unfortunately, I have to take this. Ooh. Batterskull. Man, that is exactly what we needed to get out of this, except for that we're not going to have the mana to do it. All right, well, let's kick things off here. If he has a land, we're dead. And of course he has a land. I already knew that anyway. Yeah, we're just dead. Deader than dead. So what do we need to do here? Well, this Sphinx must come in. Civic Wayfinder, you're in there. Phantasmal Bear is in there too. Batterskull's the card that we need the most here. Factor Fiction, no. Remand, yes. Serum Visions, yes. Cryptologist can go. Library can go. I guess I'll just hope that we have enough forest for that stupid Sphinx. We'll play first. Alright, there's a Sphinx. Alright. Yeah, this is a sweet hand, actually. This has all the stuff that we really want to see. This is like a mulligan, but everything else is really good. Let's see if our Noble Hierarch survives. It does. Jeez, we're running very good now. Ooh, second turn Aether Vial. Not so great. Oh, I'm snap blocking every time. Yes, please. 6 damage swing. I will take that. Man, that's nice too, actually. Dynamo, and I think I am going to attack. I mean, he could have something with haste, but it is 3 damage, and we're up on the damage race now anyway. Plus, this is going to help. If we draw a land, we can actually play Batterskull with return mana up. Alright, well, it's not haste, but it's a thing. Firebolt our Hierarch. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a fine turn. So the real question is, do we get to untap? Because if we do, then Batterskull is pretty much impervious, and it's also kind of unbeatable. I mean, there's things he can do, but you know, there's the range of cards that he can have that actually affect this become very small. I mean, if he wants to kill the Germ, we can Firebolt it. Yeah, sure, Chain Lightning the Germ. That's fine, I think. Right? Do I care about that? This is a sorcery, right? Yeah, okay, I'm happy. So he clearly doesn't have the answer. He let us gain extra life. I don't know why. But now like a million of the cards in his deck are just dead. You know, Geopedes and all that stuff. All of his 2/1s for 1. Don't do anything anymore. Oh, that's a pretty good one, although he still can't actually race me, which is kind of sweet. Still only have one blue source, though. Don't think I actually really want to do anything here. Just going to say go, I guess. I mean, I can get back the Noble Hierarch here, but like, it doesn't really do much. This thing, you can chump block with it. But if he attacks, I just get to block him. Yeah, all right. So, first game was kind of ugly for us, and the second game was kind of ugly for him. Yeah, let's do it. Is this a keep? Yeah, I think it is. If he just snap bolts our Hierarch, we're in big trouble. But if he doesn't, then we're totally fine. And I don't really... he might. I mean, there's a chance that he does if he has no other play. Otherwise, we're going to need to draw something. Like a... well, we just need to draw an island, basically. But if we get to untap with it, then we get to Serum Visions. And we do not. Haha. I think his... yeah, I don't know really how to evaluate his play there. I personally feel like it's a little greedy because he just hasn't seen what else we have going on here. I'm going to keep both of these, actually. I mean, if I just have 4 or 5 lands in hand, that Hierarch doesn't do much at all. And this is like a premium spell for him that can go to my face. It can do some really impressive stuff. Well, that could be part of the plan, I suppose. All right, well, we'll just Kitchen Finks and then start to pressure that thing, hopefully. Let me see. Is there a better play here? If I go Fertile Ground, Phantasmal Bear, is that fine? We know what our next land is. It's Maze of Ith. It's not really going to get us where we want to go. Because I need to get to 5 so I can cloud skate this thing away. We need to start putting some pressure up. Finks is obviously better at pressure than Bear, but they're pretty similar in this position. I like this flexibility better. Because once we get to 5 mana, I don't think we can really lose. And he still has a long way with that Ajani. Like, even if he uses this turn to plus Ajani and kill our bear, then we still get to play Kitchen Finks. Alright, he did it. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, well, it's still not the worst, though. Because we can still keep pressure coming on this potentially, but yeah, it's not good for us. We can't really use our Maze of Ith to untap the hero either because we need to hit this thing. And it's going to get really awkward. If we draw a land here, we're going to be in fine shape, I think. Because we've got Batterskull and Cloudskate to make sure he doesn't ultimate a Johnny. But we are going to take a ton of damage. Alright, so I can untap the hero, or I can just take the 7 here. I think I need to untap it. I think I'm going to have to just rely on Cloudskate coming down to stabilize the Ajani at some point. This is going to be really close. If I don't draw a land here, we're pretty dead. Okay. That could have been worse, though. He is going to make it a 5-3 now, which means, yeah, he's going to be in fine shape here. This could get ugly. It doesn't really count as a land drop. I mean, it will get us a land, but... Shoot. Really needed to hit a land there. Yeah, I think it's too late to consider suspending here. So I can Maze of Ith this thing and then double block the hero. If he decides to give the hero flying and all that, then I'm pretty hosed. If he just has a couple of removal spells for these things, then pretty hosed. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. Batterskull can do a lot, but we needed to play Batterskull this turn and have it up, and then we needed to the next turn Riftwing Cloudskate at Johnny, but now he's going to get to ultimate at Johnny or just beat us down. All right. Take 100. Yeah, and now he can just jump a guy, give it flying and double strike to kill us. Oh, actually no, because we do have the thing. All right. So yeah, so we're dead. All right, so Batterskull. Might even still just be dead with Batterskull, but we are definitely, if we Riftwing Cloudskate, we are just dead. So we must Batterskull here. And if he goes ultimate, then we're dead. I mean, realistically, we do have outs though. It's not impossible. Let's see. We might be dead anyway though. We're at virtual 14. Oh, okay. All right, so not our best matchup, also not particularly well played, so yeah, we kind of deserve the loss there, I think. But the good news is when it comes to these cube drafts, I always do Swiss because the value is just not there at all for cube in general. And so I want to make sure I get to play as much as I can when I drop down my 10 tickets for this stuff, so I always do Swiss for the cube draft. So we will get another round.